Hey y'all, welcome back to another Mask Monday. Today we have some green fishy guys for you, so let's take a look. Okay, so this episode is kind of just a random one. We just have two green fish humanoid guys, so I kind of put them together into one video. The Creature Walks Among Us, this one came out for the new Universal Monsters line from Tots, but we just hadn't quite gotten them yet when I did the part 2 of the Universal Monsters video. And then I was waiting on this guy until we got the rat Ghoulie mask, but we still haven't gotten him in yet. So I thought I wanted to show them off because they were new and I could put them together because they're just weird green fish humanoid guys. So let's take a look at the Creature Walks Among Us first, which they've also made a cool set of hands for. All right, so this is the creature as he appears in the third film in the Creature from the Black Lagoon series called Creature Walks Among Us. The character looks a lot more like he did in the first Creature from the Black Lagoon movie. Like that happens a lot, you know, like with the posters. Like I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with the Halloween 4 like poster versus how the mask actually looked. But in both cases, I think we ended up with, you know, a cool character design in its own right. Like I actually really love the way that the creature looks in Creature Walks Among Us, and it might actually be my favorite of the trilogy. I think I might like them 3, 2, 1 actually. And the design of the monster in the first movie is definitely my favorite. And a cool thing about this mask is they also released a set of hands that goes with it. They're sold separately, but they're really cool. My hands are a little too big to fit into them. But I really can't think of any other set of hands that Trick or Treat Studios has released. I'm sure that they have. I'm just not familiar with them. I would like to see them do more hands, but hands are difficult. I mean, they're difficult to sculpt, but also like the molding is harder. And it's also just weird because you can only make like one size, and like I just said, my hands like hardly fit in these at all. They really don't fit. Most people have smaller hands than me though, but just in general they're going to be kind of, it's like finding the right bowling ball or something. You have to have a lot of different sizes, whereas when you're sculpting something you can only really make one size. Eric Lobotti sculpted the mask and the hands for this creature, and he did an awesome job. He looks exactly like he does in the movie. I'm happy that like this movie and this character is getting some more like recognition lately and notoriety. Super 7 put out a reaction figure that's really cool for him. I would love if Migo would do a Creature Walks Among Us figure, as well as of course NECA. If they ever did an Ultimate figure, that'd be awesome as well. So again, happy that he's getting some love, and it's an awesome sculpt by Eric. And the paint on them is really good too. It's very simple. It's mostly just green with the red lips. It's pretty simple, but it works. And I think it has like a light black rub out just to kind of fill in the details. And it's really all you need. You don't need to get much more fancy than that. It looks, like the character. So I think they did a really good job with this one. And now we'll look at a super schlocky monster mask, the Fish Ghoulie. Okay, so this is the Fish Ghoulie mask from Trick or Treat Studios. I absolutely love this character. It's like my favorite part of the Ghoulie series is the Fish Ghoulie, and I just love the design. It's super cool, and obviously he's the one that comes out of the toilet and everything, so it's just very iconic for the movie and for the poster and everything. I'm happy that they did a mask version of this character in addition to the puppet that Justin sculpted. Both of them are super cool and they make good companions for each other. The sculpt was done by John Pinkerton, and he did an awesome job with it. There's a lot of detail in this mask, a lot more detail than was on the original puppet that they used in the movie. It being at like a larger scale, he was able to go in and really kind of fine tune and detail this thing out and give it a really cool expression. He looks kind of very mean and kind of like evil with the way that his mouth is shaped and with those like nasty teeth. I think my favorite part about the paint job is the blacked out eyes. His eyes are just super shiny and black, and then you have like the red highlights around the eyelids. As far as the paint job in general goes, it's pretty simple. It's just like, seems like it's a green base with a black rub out, and then they go in with the red highlights on like the ears and the eyelids and just the stretchy parts around the lips and stuff like that. And then of course the teeth with the yellow and brown. They just did a really awesome job with this one. I love the sculpt and I love the paint job, and like I said, there's just a lot of detail on it, like more than you would expect from such a like schlocky puppet monster. So hopefully we should get the rat Ghoulie mask in soon, and I'll show that one off in a future one. But for now, we got this guy to swim around in your toilet. All right, that's going to wrap up this Fishy episode of Mask Monday. Hope you enjoyed these masks. Let us know what other creatures you'd like to see them turn into masks. Like, share, subscribe. Visit us at nightmaretoys.com, and I'll see you next week for another Mask Monday.